Nah, cause we gotta talk about Class 3E's legendary field match. Now, if you've ever watched Assassination Classroom, then I'm sure you can agree with me that the episode where Karma and Nagisa had a 1v1 was one of the best fights of the show. It was straight heat and you can't deny it. Them two was really throwing some immaculate hands. Shit was crazy. They really had the whole class out in the field. But before we get to that, we gotta go all the way back to the beginning of the problem. The episode starts off with Nagisa talking about wanting to save Korosensei instead of killing him. It's like as if this nigga forgot that his teacher was gonna blow up the planet in less than 3 months. Not gonna lie, Nagisa's moving mad delusional right now. Talking about some I can fix him. Like sis, take a closer look at the nigga you're talking about. Ain't no fixing him. After Nagisa says his dumb idea, some of his smooth brain classmates actually start agreeing with him. That's a great idea, face ass. And for a moment, Nagisa thinks the whole class is in agreement with him. That's until one person speaks up and says she's not messing with the idea. And she starts bringing up some excellent points too, saying that not killing him would defeat the purpose of all their training. Another person asked Nagisa how they would even save him, and of course Nagisa has no idea. He just opened his mouth for no reason. Niggas just be saying anything they think nowadays. Like, bro, what are you talking about? This is when Karma decides to give his own 2 cents about the matter, and he immediately makes it clear that he's against Nagisa's idea of saving the teacher, and he's not being nice about it either. Soon after, the argument gets heated and he starts yelling at Nagisa. He had bro asking, what did I do? He doesn't know where the anger is coming from. He then calls bro an iPad kid, but Nagisa wasn't gonna let that one slide. He tries to talk back to bro and
What the fuck? No!
oh nah, look how he's glaring at him. That's a red flag if I've ever seen one. It's clear as day that Nagisa is arguing with a crazy nigga. He starts pushing Nagisa, talking about some kick my ass and you can talk crazy to me.
Oh, say that.
And in the blink of an eye, Nagisa catches him in this crazy chokehold. And it looks like they're about to fight, but they quickly get separated by their classmates. And that's when the teacher comes in and says, if y'all wanna beef, but we gonna do this properly. Since y'all are assassins, y'all are gonna settle this like assassins. And he brings out some red and blue paintballs for the class to make their choice. Red means they're killing him, blue means they're saving him. The class picks and soon the teams are formed. 13 guys on blue team, 14 guys on red. Nagisa and Karma of course pick blue and red respectively. And now, let the game begin. 2 blues already out of the game. Red team's got the best snipers in the class and they instantly make it clear why. 5 seconds in and it's already looking bad for the blue team. But then 2 red team members get snuck and eliminated as well. She starts moving and she takes out this red team NPC camping behind a rock. And she's making her way to the enemy flag when she gets hit with a Batman takedown. She got snatched up by bro in the tree and gets taken out, tying the score for both teams. Karma's got his top informant on recon duty and bro spots some blue team members. So Karma sends out one of his goons and bro, why is she moving like that? Get this creature off my screen, bro. I'm not trying to see that. She gets a double kill on blue team but gets taken out right after. And I'm not gonna lie, I wish that paintball that hit her in the head was an actual bullet. She should have died for that jump scare she gave me earlier. She lucky I wasn't there. I would have finished the job and stomped on her. Karma sends out another goon to sneak these 2 blue team members and she gets right to work. She drops off the first one and now she and the other one are having a melee battle. They low-key clean with a knife combat, not gonna lie. It goes on for a bit and then green hair chick jumps and tries to hit a fadeaway shot. And yeah, the slow-mo was clean and all, but it don't work. She gets dropped off by this nigga with that bird's nest he calls a haircut. These 2 start sprinting looking for more blue team members to take out and they see one just out in the open and think that she's free eats. But unfortunately they are very dumb. You see your op out in the open and you don't find that suspicious? It is clear as day that this is a trap. They walked right into it and they both get taken out of the game.
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga.
Karma's top informant gets spotted and dropped, which ties the score. But red team sniper takes out another blue team member, giving the red team the one up again. She drops off another blue team member as they decide to just rush in and take her out. Then she drops off a third one for the triple kill. Her aim is elite. She needs to go serve her country after this match. She's cooking with that sniper. But since she wasn't paying attention, she gets dropped off with a pistol. The person who drops her off then gets taken out by this blue hair kid and then he gets knifed by this guy. At this point, the score is 9-11 and the red team has the advantage. Karma sends out his elite 4 to go finish the job and they start moving out. But that's when it happened. All of a sudden, without making a sound, like the Dark Knight himself, the man of the hour finally pulls Nagisa appears out of nowhere and he gets a quad feed. Everyone was wondering where he had been hiding this whole time. Turns out bro was standing behind one of the supervisors and blending in, and he was back there for the whole match too. If he wins this match at the end of the day, it's only fair to say that he just wanted to win more, and that's all it is. He and Karma lock eyes and they already know what's up. This last NPC tries to sneak Karma, but look at Karma's perk package. He's got high alert active. Clearly you are not a threat. Karma shuts that shit down instantly. Yeah, take a seat, little bro. The adults are about to throw hands. Karma wants to get to boxing, but this nigga Nagisa said nah. I'ma do my own thing, and prepares to shoot. So Karma raises his arms up and calls ISO on Nagisa. Come to the street, bro. Nagisa, don't do it. Karma's got that dog in him. He's gonna beat your ass. But Nagisa ain't listen. He knew that if he shot Karma instead of running the ones, the red team would call him a coward and say his win was Mickey. He couldn't go out like that, so he decided to take the challenge and run the ones like a man. They have a little flashback scene of the past, but we do not care. They are about to have a 1v1 for the ages and answer the age-old question of strength versus technique. Both Karma and Nagisa draw their blades, stare each other down, and you already know what's next.
Let's get straight to it.
The fight kicks off with both of them running at each other and their knives collide. Karma goes for a leg sweep, but Nagisa's quick on his feet. Then he goes for another one, and this time Nagisa jumps over it. Karma then grabs Nagisa and tries to flip bro completely over him, but he just sticks the landing and follows it up with a tackle. Karma stops himself from going back any further, and he Spartan kicks Nagisa away from him. Then he tries to go for a combo, but bro's already up on his feet and on his guard. If this is how we're starting off, then this fight's about to be heat. And just look at their sensei, just cheesing at the sidelines. Karma swings at Nagisa, but he gets weaved and weaved again. Then Nagisa goes for a swing, but he gets his hand slapped away. Karma then goes for a stab, but Nagisa grabs his hand and tries to counter, but Karma just weaves that shit. Then he grabs Nagisa's arm and forces him to the ground, but Nagisa reverses that shit and kicks bro off of him. Then he jumps at Karma trying to stab him, but he blocks last second and throws him off. Then this nigga decides to play dirty and kick Legion in Nagisa's face, followed by a devious spin kick. I know that shit hurt. But hold up bro, isn't that cheating? Niggas just have no honor nowadays. The kick sends Nagisa straight to the ground, but he's not out just yet, and I gotta give bro his props for eating that boot to the face. If it were me, that shit would've hit like NyQuil, put me right to sleep. Karma jumps at Nagisa looking to finish the match, and look how malicious this man looks. You can't tell me this dude is a high schooler. Nagisa moves out of the way of the attack and immediately follows up by disarming Karma. Soon as he did that, he thought Karma was cooked. He thought he had that dub in the bag, talking about some
Got his ass.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Karma headbutts this nigga with as much force as possible, making him drop his knife, and now they're both unarmed. He goes for his secondary, but Karma rushes him before he can grab him. Then he hits him with an elbow right to the face. And this next part is just typical older versus younger sibling. There's just nothing else you could call this. He proceeds to grab Nagisa and repeatedly butt check him with his knee. Like bro, stop. He's already dead. And look how he's holding him, letting another man pull your hair.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Nagisa goes for a right and hits him square in the face, but he ate that shit. Then he said, "That's all you've got?" and pinch slapped him. But Nagisa counters mid-air and gives bro a taste of his own medicine, hitting him while falling. But he eats that shit too. And from this point on, Karma will tank damn near every attack. Nagisa goes for a blow and Karma tanks it and counters but gets weaved. He swings again but gets blocked and takes a hit to the face and another. Then he blocks the third one and tosses Nagisa to the ground. Karma goes in for a kick and gets blocked, then eats a right and a left, and he just smiles. Oh nah bro, maybe Nagisa should have just taken that shot when he had the chance, but it's too late now. He's fighting a D1 crash out. It's over for him. He hits Nagisa with that Naruto uppercut, you know, the one that gave Sasuke a new chin, and he finishes the job with a legal axe kick, putting Nagisa down for good. Damn, you had a good run Nagisa. You got heart, but heart can't save you from a beat. The clapstun hits Karma, which on paper should have knocked him out, but because he bit his tongue, he stayed conscious. Nagisa then gets his second blade out and puts his all into this last attack. Karma's prepared for it though. He waits for the knife to get close to him and The knife was a distraction, and Karma fell for it. Nagisa then goes for a very lethal chokehold on Karma and drags him down to the ground. Now his plan is to choke out Karma until he loses consciousness, and it seems to be working too. Look at Karma's face, you can see him going to sleep, but then Karma sees a knife right next to him, grabs it, and is about to get the finish. But y'all gotta keep in mind, Nagisa is the main character, and if there's one thing an MC has, it's plot armor. This dude Karma takes one look at Nagisa, gets a flashback of the past, and decides to tap out and give Nagisa the dub, and that in turn makes the blue team the winners of the field match, and they celebrate. Bro, you cannot make this shit up. Karma really had the upper hand and he folded for no reason. Bro must have gotten possessed by the spirit of J. Cole. I'm crying, bro. He really gave Nagisa a Mickey Mouse win. You know what, bruh? Never mind. I'm out.